another loving discussion. And what I want to talk about today is, what is your role as a woman? And it's not going to be your typical that you should be doing this, you should be doing that, because I'm in no position, nobody is in any position to tell anybody what they should be doing. This is just to make my people who don't want kids, who don't want to be married, who don't want to live the typical life that is glamorized in magazines, movies, blah, blah, blah. This is for y'all, because, and anybody who want to listen, because I see so many people, especially like young people, who are like, oh my God, you don't have a baby? I have a baby, blah, blah, blah. Like, as if it's just strange that I'm 28 and I don't have kids and I don't want kids. At this moment, maybe on in life, maybe later on in life, I will change my mind. But as of right now, I don't want to bring a child into my life if I cannot properly care for it. And I know who I am. Like, I'm not gonna wake up and want to get a baby dressed. I'm not gonna wake up and have to go to work and then figure out who's gonna watch the baby. Like, I don't want to deal with that. And I want to have like perfect mental health. I mean, there's no perfect mental health, but I want to be in a state of mind where my child can see me happy every single day, and be in a relationship where the child is happy, the mom and the father are in the house. That's just what I want, but shout out to single mamas. But like I'm saying, yes, if you don't want to have kids, that is okay. If you don't want to be married to a man or married to a woman, that's okay. I feel like people have this perception like it's to have kids, it's to have the white picket fence with the big house. Like, that's it. No, I want to travel the world. I want to see what is out there. I want to travel the world without a little human being next to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to travel the world and find what I see. Like, when I went to another country, it was like a new world for me. I just saw something different. Like, I want to give my life to just give to people. Like, that's what I have decided. I want to travel the countries and give to people, be a content creator, and that's what I want. As of right now, I don't want to have kids. I don't want to have that. You know what I mean? And that's okay. And if you want to be with more than one person, that's okay as well. Why? It's okay as long as the other person knows that you're not fully faithful. You know what I mean? Like, if that's y'all's agreement, that's y'all's agreement. Like, that's okay. Whatever relationship you want, that is okay. Just like Young Miami and Diddy, like, she knows what he's doing, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? And people be like, oh, you need to leave him. You don't know their agreement. Some people are not into what you're into, and you have to accept that. There's so many people on this earth that are different from us, and we have to accept that. We have to, live with those people. And I know what you're thinking. No, I don't have to live with those people. Yes, you do. Whether or not you believe it or not that we are all connected, but sometimes somebody else's decisions in life can alter your life. Like, literally, a decision from a stranger can literally change your life. If I decide to drive drunk and you're driving down the street and I hit your car, oh, now maybe you're in a wheelchair, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean. We're all connected. So that's why I always say be kind to one another and understand that everybody is going through something that you may not know. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. If you don't want to live that life, that is okay. And if you don't want a regular 9 to 5, that is okay too. And for my Black people, white people, anybody who has a dream, go and get it. But especially for my Black people, if your family does not support you, take you seriously, please understand that because of past events that unfortunately happened to Black people, it's hard for other Black people to support each other. I feel like we're always in survival mode, and what's next, and it's always a feel of some type of, I don't know, some type of energy. I can't even explain, but if you're Black, I'm pretty sure that you understand what I mean. Like when you tell your family that you want to do something and they'll say, oh yeah, I support you. That's what you want to do, but they're never really there for you when they're supposed to be there. But you know, I never get upset because I understand that things come, you know, there's so much to heal within the Black community and there's so much to do, but eventually we will get there. But what I'm trying to say is hold on to your dreams, hold on to your passion. If someone can't see it, that's okay. You know what I mean? As long as you go out there and show them, oh, there is something different out here. There is something. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to do it. And just like people see me like, you know, I like to dress like, you know, I like to dress like, show my body, show my beautiful face. You know what I mean? But I'm nothing how I look. You know, I want to have like fucking like charities everywhere and to give to the world and to like put out beautiful messages that people can relate to and feel. Like that's what I want to do. Like I used to want to be like an IG model, but now I'm just like, thank God I never took that seriously. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. Whatever you want to do, please do it. Do not listen to anybody. Whatever you want to do is what you want to do. And for the people who like are in bad positions and, you know, might be homeless or whatever, like there's this woman that I watch on YouTube and she's homeless with her baby or whatever. But I just see like something. I just like, okay, like eventually she is going to be like in a house. She's probably going to own a house. You know what I mean? Like people are watching her channel. She's like going up. Like trials literally put you right in front of your blessings, whether you know it or not. It might suck when you're going through it, but eventually, like, you're going to be there. You know what I mean? And for the people who left you behind and didn't believe in you, that's okay. Never blame them or be like, oh, F them. You can't come with me or whatever, you know, as long as they're not giving you like bad energy. You feel me? But obviously, if you can do something, then please do it. But those trials literally build you for greater. Literally, like if you ever feel like you're like in the bottom, just know like you're about to go up. Like especially when you just getting hit with life, eventually everything calms down and everything will be fine. You know, so don't worry about it. And whatever you want to do, please do it. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, why would you ever say this? But if you want us to be a porn star, whatever, if that's what you want, then go for it. Some people like to have sex all day. You know, some people like to have multiple partners. You know what I mean? If you're being responsible, then go ahead and do it. I 100% support you. You want me to take the video for you, you know, tell you what to look like, do your makeup for you, whatever. You know what I mean? Supportive. Like I can never judge, and I don't like when people judge other people's choices in life because life is so different for many people, and I feel like it's easy to forget that like life is so different for everybody and you never know what they're going through. And when I say that life is just different and people are different, and like you can see it in everyday life. For example, me, like there's this girl who's like goes out with her family and does all types of stuff. Like I love my family and I love my father, but I'm not gonna be like, you know, under him and go downstairs and watch TV with him and stuff like that. Like I just ain't that. You know what I mean? Like I don't even really do that with my mommy, but I am a mama's girl. You know, like I'm just not that, but I see other people doing those things. You know what I'm saying? And I never judge them or like feel any type of way towards my parents. No, it's just that everybody's different and they handle situations different, and that's okay. And if you don't want to be a mom, that's okay. And if you don't want to be skinny, that's okay. Because me, I'm like, you know, I'm not like big and I'm not skinny. And I love my chubby little stomach. And I know a few people who like it too. Like, whatever your preference is doesn't mean it's somebody else's preference. So who cares? Like, people are weird who do that. I don't know. It's just very weird to me. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. And like I see it just so much like in young people like 20, 23, or whatever the case may be, that they go through like such a hard time and they feel like, oh, they're not doing so much in life. Like even I felt that way, like, oh, I'm not doing a lot. And you know what I mean? Like, oh, that girl is already married or she has her baby. Like maybe I should be doing those things. But I'm so thankful that I don't have kids and I didn't marry the person I was thought I was going to, or be with the person I was going to be with for like a long time. Like when I say like in time everything comes to light and everything gets revealed, that's literally what I mean. Like that's why I couldn't have that person. That's why I couldn't have that baby. That's why I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's okay. If you want to adopt kids, go ahead. Because some people be like, I don't know if I could ever just love a baby that didn't come from me or blah, blah, blah. Like, don't listen to those people. That's just their preference and that's okay. And I'm not going to say like that they're wrong to think that, because I don't believe that I can never judge how somebody thinks, because I also wanted the same thing. Like if I hire a surrogate or whatever to carry my baby, will I connect with that baby instantly? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. I support you 110%. Please send me a picture of the damn baby, you know? Anyway, and like, if you're a man, especially men, and I know I keep saying this, but Black men, you do not have to act a certain way or whatever. Be yourself. So many black men love to like draw. They're like into like an animation, like building stuff, but they don't do those things because it's not cool. It's not what a black man is. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's so caught up in these movies and these whatever they see on social media. Oh, they gotta. Oh, let me tell you something. Black men, stop trying to be rappers. I am over it. I am over it. Please stop. Do something else. Like, if you keep trying and it's been years, shut the hell up and do something else. Obviously, it's not for you. Like, I feel like black men waste their time on trying to be like a rapper or something. Like, go do something else if it's not working out for you. And most of them don't even love to rap. It's just the cool thing to do. Like, and you'll know that just by how much effort they put into it. You know what I mean? Like, if you really want something and you're passionate about something, you're gonna like do it. Like, you're just gonna put all your time and effort into it. And they don't be doing that. They don't be doing that. Like, I feel like in this year, it's 2023. It's the New Year's. It's January 1st when I'm recording this. Like, do what makes you happy and be the most of you. And what I mean by that is respect you, love this earth, love everything around you, because I truly believe that love heals and life is extremely, extremely, extremely beautiful. And please understand that somebody is going through worse time than you. So always be grateful for everything that you have. So yeah. But in this new year, please do what makes you happy. Please do not worry about what somebody else is doing. Like, what somebody else is doing, that is their business. You know what I mean? You are you. You got to live for you. Every night that you lay down, the only emotions that you feel are yours. So you need to make sure like that you're happy within yourself and happy with your choices. And not every day you're going to be happy, because sometimes I'd be like, dang, I shouldn't have done that. But honestly, I really don't regret nothing after like, I'd be like when it, after it happens, I'd be like, dang, I regret that. But then 2 to 3 days later, I'd be like, I don't regret nothing in life. You know, so don't regret any choices that you make. And if you're going through a hard time right now, I promise to God that everything is about to be perfect for you. You will come out 10 times strong. And don't be afraid that you don't have the typical life that somebody else has. And, you know, or if you're sleeping on somebody's couch and, you know, you're just struggling or whatever. And you just feel like you just keep climbing, but you're not moving. That's okay. And then, you know, the person that whoever you're living with might see you as like, you're not doing nothing. You're just laying down. You just go to work, or you even saving money. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about that at the end of the day, because you can definitely show them what you've been doing. You know, eventually you're going to show them. It's okay. just don't give up when those hard times come. And don't give up if what you want to do with your life is not accepted by somebody else or even your family or whoever. You know, like my family was saying like, oh, you know, why did you go to Africa? You know, like I just let up and left. I didn't tell them that I was leaving. Why? Because they would say, oh, you don't know anybody down there. You shouldn't go there. You shouldn't. It was the best decision of my life, and I can't wait to go back. And I'm going back. And sometimes you have to keep your moves a secret. Not everybody's going to agree with you, and that's okay. As long as you have faith in you and you know what you're doing, then that's okay. You don't have to do something to please somebody else. You live for you and only you. You know what I mean? And you have to make sure that you're happy, especially if you have these kids or babies out here. Like, energy is so fluent, and energy just comes from one person to another. And you got to make sure that your energy is on top for your kid. Like, you don't want to make a search like a cycle where your kid gets depression and all this other stuff. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, if I was you, I would say yes, that happened and that sucks, but as of right now in this moment, it's all I have. I'm gonna make the most out of it because I have someone else that looks up to me and someone else that feels my emotions every single day. You know, your baby is the closest to you. You know, they're always on top of you, and, you know, they feel your emotion. So make sure that emotion is, you know, something that you want to pass on, and that energy is something that you want to feel every single day. I just want to stop this cycle of depressed kids and depressed living of an individual. Like, so many individuals are depressed because they can't live the life that they want to live. Like, start now. A lot of people say, oh, I'm going to start next week. I'm going to start tomorrow. All we have is right now. Like, in this moment, anything could happen. Literally, anything could happen. And it's the only moment that we have. So go for it. Do something that makes you happy. And I know it's, especially like if you're in a toxic relationship, and I know like sometimes when you're in a toxic relationship, they don't want to let you break up with them. And that is something. And then, like, especially if you're empathetic, you feel those emotions. You're like, oh, I can't leave. I can't leave. I can't leave. If it is beneficial to you and you're unhappy, you cannot fix anybody. Everybody has to fix themselves. Everybody has to go on this journey in life. So I feel like you have to do what's best for you, whether it hurts somebody or not. And it sucks to hurt somebody. It really does. But you have to do what makes you happy, because you have to live with you every single day. And this is just, if you're in a toxic relationship, please get the strength to leave and do you. Do what's best for you, because once you leave that toxic relationship, you're like a new person. The chains are off. You can do anything that you want to do. Sometimes when you're in a toxic relationship, they hold you back from experiencing life in a way that you're supposed to, because of that energy, because of that like stuck energy, that sad energy, that toxic energy is just such, it's just such like a handicap. What is it called? A decapitating? Handicapping? I don't know. But it's such a energy that makes you just feel stuck, chained, and you just can't get out of it. And, you know, so please do what makes you happy. And please understand you don't have to live a life that somebody else wants you to. Please do what makes you happy. And that's all I wanted to say to bring in the New Year's, because I'm tired of that shit. So I hope everybody got something from this message. And if you didn't, well, I'm sorry. But please like, comment, and subscribe, and come back. Bye.